Hello everyone, it's me, Chelsea, and today I'm going to be doing a video about the books I read in 2016. I wouldn't call myself like an avid reader. When I was younger, I loved to read. I think when I was in 8th grade, I read Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. 6 books I for sure remember that I read in 2016. These are the books that I know for a fact I read in 2016. They all look so cute. I love all these books, and I'm just gonna go through and give like a quick rundown of the books. So if you would like to see what books are in 2016 and like an in-depth discussion about it, then keep watching. Okay, so the first book I read in 2016 was Easy by Tamara Weber. And this book was referred to me by Grace. She had it actually first, and I borrowed her copy, and then she bought me this from Books A Million. And I just loved it. If you read it, you will understand. It's like she really does need to be rescued in this book. So this book is really, really good. I know I'm repeating myself at this point, but his name, Lucas, is the boy. Really, and Jacqueline is the girl. Jacqueline and Lucas. I don't know, but I remember when I finished reading this, I kept going back to certain parts in the book that I just wanted to keep rereading over and over again because it is a very well written book. And there is this is told in the girl's point of view. Tamara Weber made another book to go along with this, but it's in Lucas's point of view, which I would really love to see how that works out, but I'm a little skeptical, but I'm sure it would be really good because this book is really good. So second book I read was Holly Madison's Down the Rabbit Hole: Curious Adventures and Cautionary Tales of a Former Playboy Bunny. When I was younger, I watched Girls Next Door all the time. Bridget was always my favorite, but I did love Holly and I did love Kendra. I thought they all had really cool personalities, but I was so like hooked into it, and it was just so good, and I had been wanting this book for so long. And Grace and I went to a Salvation Army, and this was $1. Okay, I'm not even kidding. This book was $1 at Salvation Army, and it is originally $25.99 in the USA. So I had gotten the book that I have always wanted, since it came out, and I got it for $1. Okay, people? So I really, really enjoyed this book. If you are in any way curious about the Playboy lifestyle, Hugh Hefner and all that, I would for sure read this. It was definitely crazy stories in there, stuff I would have never thought that had gone on. Okay, the next book and I'm also trying to put these in order by which I read that I remember. I know for sure I read Easy first and Holly's next, and I'm pretty sure I read Shane Dawson's It Gets Worse book, a collection of essays. I really felt compelled to buy this one, and I just would love to hear Shane's stories, and so I read it, and it was hilarious. I read it in I think like a week, which for me is pretty good because if you'll eventually find out, or I'll tell you right now, it takes me like months to read a book. Like I'm reading, Grace got me this for Christmas, and I'm reading this currently right now. She also got me my bookmark, which is a gnome. I'm currently reading this one, and it's taking me a little while, but today I did read a little bit. I'm this far into it, it's like 82 pages I think, but I'm getting there. But anyway, we went way off track. But Shane Dawson, I love this book. I thought it was hilarious. It was sad in some parts. If you're just any way curious about Shane Dawson, I would definitely pick up this book. I got it at Target or Walmart for like $13. Now this one. Okay, I'll tell the story, but it's Second Star by Alyssa B. Scheinmel. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. This book, Second Star, do I have any Disney fans in here that know that reference? And on the bottom it says Lost in a California Neverland. Well, Grace and I were at this book seller, like it was like a locally owned bookseller, and we were just looking at like all the like teen section, young adult, stuff, and she found this actually. I think I looked at the spine and I thought it was cool, and I think she pointed out that said Neverland, and I was like,
Neverland, second star. Neverland, second star.
and I was like, okay, let me just read. And it says, here is the story of Peter Pan, recast as a love triangle set in the endless summer of the modern day California coast. So it's like the modern Peter Pan, like, but it's not even like Peter, it's not in Neverland, it's in, like it said, it's in California, but it's about this girl, also I don't remember her name. What is her name? Her name is Wendy. I'm so dumb. Sorry, I'm so stupid. Her name is Wendy. It's Peter Pan. Her brothers are John and Michael. Her two brothers, John and Michael, go missing. They're surfers. Peter happens to be a surfer in this book, and I'm not going into any more detail than that, but this is a very good book. But I did enjoy the uniqueness and this modern day Peter Pan. Like, it was just really, really cool, and I think it's a really cool book to read. Definitely, if you see this, just pick it up. It's a fun little read. It's not too long. See, it's really good. I really enjoyed this book. And I'll also tell y'all which book was my favorite that I read, but that's gonna be really hard because these last two are so good, guys. I'm not even kidding. These two were probably the best out of all, but like I said, no hate to any of those. I love them. If I didn't love them, I wouldn't have read them. So the next book is Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas. Hope I pronounced her last name right. And this book, guys, so this book I had checked out from the library, and I had read like 60 or so pages in like a week's time because I was just at work doing all this other stuff. And then one day I just sat down and just read the whole thing in one day, and I never ever done that. It was that like enticing and like just oh,
It was just like I had to know what happened next with the story.
I had to know everything about this girl and what happened. And okay, so the overview of this book is a girl named Anna or Anna. I don't want to like mispronounce, so I'm gonna say both. And her friends all go to I think it's Costa Rica. I don't want to get that wrong, but pretty sure it was Costa Rica. Okay, anyway, and they go for their spring break, like between senior year and college, or freshman year of college. It says, but then Anna's best friend is found brutally murdered. So it's like twisting and turning, trying to figure out who killed her. Did one of her friends do it? Did Anna do it? Did Anna's boyfriend do it? Did the guy down the street do it? Did whoever did it? It was like investigating all the friends. It was just, guys, and it like jumps back and forth in time periods, but it always tells you. It doesn't just like skip to a different time period, but it tells you like junior year, and they'll tell you present time, and you know, just stuff like that. And it is so good. So that brings me, oh, it's Lena now, the Leaning Tower of Books. Okay, this brings me to my last book of the year that I know of, and it is The Loose Ends List by Carrie Firestone. This book, guys, okay, well, first off, the cover is like just beautiful. I love anchors. That's a fun little fact about me. Watch me and Grace's 20 Facts About Us video. Look at this book. Okay, me and Grace love to scan the book section at Target because they always have like the cutest books, and I just kept looking and looking at this book, and I was like, God, Grace, I really want to get it. And finally one day I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna get it. So I bought it, and I'm gonna read y'all this so I know I'm not giving anything away. I should have just done that with all the rest of them, but okay. It's a summer for first love, last wishes, and letting go. Maddie has big plans to spend the last months before college tying up high school loose ends alongside her best friends. Then her beloved grandmother drops two bombshells. Number one, Graham is dying, and number two, she's taken her entire family on a round-the-world cruise of dreams come true. Yeah. But at the end, Graham won't be returning home. Okay, I'm gonna leave y'all at that because I really want everyone to read this. I mean, it has more written, but I really want everyone to read this book because I'm not playing around. This book is so good. I literally cried. I was sobbing. And this book, guys, it had me bawling my eyes out. After I was done with it, it was like all I could think about, and I was just so upset and saddened by it. And I don't know, it's just so worth it. I will hype it up all you need. I love it so much. This book is beautiful, and I'm pretty sure, I think I can say out of all those books, this one is my favorite for 2016. These are all really good books. I suggest all of these to y'all. And so that was all the books I read in 2016 that I know of. Chelsea and Grace Ramble On, channel name, subscribe. What am I talking about? I'm rambling. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like these types of videos, I know Grace is going to start doing book videos soon because she has over 300 books. Just watch our 20 Facts About Us video and you will hear about her book collection. And I know she is excited to start doing book videos. I know I'm late. Skip 2016 was a while ago, but at least I did it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like to see more book videos and stuff like that, definitely like this video and comment below telling us what you want to see. And please subscribe because we would love to have subscribers and fans. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I said that for like the 10th time. Really hope you did enjoy this video. Goodbye. It was me.